Coming up tonight on YCU News, a meeting is set to form a neighborhood watch in Claremont. Motorists beware, more construction expected for the summer. We hear from the executive director of New Hampshire's famous Craftsman Fair. For more local stories, weather, and sports, it's time for YCU, your local view.
Now, your daily digest of the Dartmouth Lake Sunapee region and central Vermont. News, sports, weather, public affairs, and all that's happening in our area. The news on YCU, your local view.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us for this Monday edition of YCU News. I'm Ashley Perkins. A public meeting in Claremont to talk about how residents can keep the city safe for one another is set for tomorrow evening. Claremont Police Chief Alex Scott will discuss forming a neighborhood watch program. Action to form the Citizens Watch program comes from last month's vandalism at West Pleasant Cemetery. 75 headstones were damaged. Repairs will cost thousands of dollars. The meeting begins at 5:30 p.m. on Tuesday in the second-floor banquet hall. The spacious hall is located at 31 Pleasant Street. A 40-year-old Vermont man is charged by police with disturbing the peace with a cell phone. Elias Gilmore of Arlington allegedly sent threatening texts to his parents, who also live in Arlington. Gilmore's parents called police for help. Police charged and arrested Gilmore after 10 p.m. Sunday. He was taken to the Marble Valley Correctional Center yesterday night. Gilmore was scheduled to be arraigned in Bennington County Superior Court today. Motorists relying on I-91 in the Brattleboro and Rockingham areas of Vermont are advised to leave extra time for travel on that road. Highway officials say construction work to improve the well-traveled roadway continues. In some areas of that interstate strip, traffic will be reduced to one lane. Travel speed will be reduced accordingly, 40 miles per hour in some areas. Penalties for speeding in a work zone will be enforced, police note. Road projects this summer include paving from Exit 5 in Westminster and Rockingham to Exit 3 in Brattleboro. Work on the I-91 Brattleboro Bridge also continues. Officials at Shaw's headquarters in southeastern Massachusetts are setting plans in place to help employees at its Route 12A store find new jobs. The store is closing by September 2nd, it announced last week. The Shaw's stores in Massachusetts and Rhode Island are union shops. In New Hampshire, they are not. Shaw's spokesman Steve Sylvan says today the West Lebanon store is leasing the space it occupies. Lease payments will continue, he says. Finding a future tenant also will be done. Says Sylvan, we will work with the landlord to market the property. In the span of 24 hours, Vermont State Police responded to reports of domestic abuse at 2 different locations in Bennington County. The suspect in each case was arrested, charged with assault by police, and taken into custody. Sunday night around 5:30 p.m., 25-year-old Roy Mila was charged by police with first-degree aggravated domestic assault and domestic assault. The victim is 23 years old. Police do not release the name of a victim of sexual or domestic assault for privacy reasons. He was arrested at his home in Guilford, Vermont. Police responded to the report of domestic assault at a home on Coolidge Highway. Mila allegedly assaulted his girlfriend after an argument in their apartment, police report in a statement. Mila is alleged to have choked and punched his girlfriend. A Winchester, New Hampshire police officer found Mila in Richmond, New Hampshire. Mila agreed to return to Vermont to speak with Vermont police. After providing a statement, Mr. Mila was arrested with first-degree aggravated domestic assault and domestic assault. Mr. Mila was transported to the State Police Barracks in West Brattleboro for processing. Vermont Superior Court Judge David Sontag, after learning of the assault by police, ordered Mila held without bail. Mila is being held in the Southern State Correctional Facility. He is scheduled to appear in the Windham County Superior Court today. And in Stamford, Vermont, in a town of less than 1,000 residents, a 36-year-old man is charged with first-degree aggravated domestic assault. John A. Haskins allegedly strangled his wife several times early Sunday morning. The victim called police after fleeing with her young child, able to escape from the residence where the alleged assault took place. Police found Haskins at the home where the assault took place. Haskins was taken into custody without incident around 1 a.m. yesterday morning. Haskins is currently under the supervision of the Bennington Probation and Parole Office. He is being held on $25,000 bail in the Marble Valley Correctional Center in Rutland. He is scheduled to appear in Bennington Superior Court today, police report. An award to help fight substance abuse in Vermont is being announced today by Governor Peter Shumlin and State Public Health Commissioner Harry Chen. They announced the award to Vermont of nearly $10 million to fight the substance abuse. The grant will be spread out over 5 years. The award's focus is to increase early intervention and drug abuse treatment. Vermont is one of only 5 states in the nation selected to receive the 2013 U.S. Department of Health and Human Services Award. Says Governor Shumlin, substance abuse is one of the most serious problems facing Vermont, a threat that drives up crime rates in communities and destroys the lives of too many of our neighbors and family members. Sometimes a little seed money can help get a project off the ground. Vermont is offering the financial help to take a great idea to fruition. The Vermont Community Foundation seeks applications from schools, nonprofit groups, towns and cities as a part of a small and inspiring grant program. Awards between $500 and $2,500 are available. Applicants must have a fiscal sponsor for the project. The next deadline is August 15th. After that, deadlines run once a month, namely September 16th, October 15th, and November 15th. To learn more, click on www.vermontcf.org. When YCU News returns, we'll hear from Lisa Connell, who joins us with a story about Warner.
The YCU News continues in a moment.